The North Korean nuclear standoff could come to a head this week as Kim Jong-un assesses plans to launch missiles towards Guam. The back and forth over the last couple of weeks has had more than just an impact on our psyche. The stock market has been quick to react to all of the growing tensions. And joining us right now to talk about this is Fox Business contributor Gary Kaltbaum. Gary, always good to see you. I'm looking through some of the headlines I found, and the first one I found was how to make money off of our coming nuclear apocalypse. So it's nice to see that Wall Street is really focused on the important things here. What in the world would happen in the event of if we start lobbing nuclear missiles at each other?
Well, pay no attention to headlines like that. They speculate. But just in case, as you say, if something happens, if something is lobbed over the head, we're talking 5,000 Dow points, because we're now entering a new realm. And it wouldn't just be the first thing that would happen. It would be the response, and then also responses of other countries around the globe. So I'm pretty darn sure that hopefully there's some cooler heads prevailing in North Korea, because they know if they go over the top, they're going to be in big trouble.
Well, that's in the event that they actually launch the missiles. But I guess
right.
The closest we can come to it is maybe the Cuban Missile Crisis and what the markets were going through back then. And actually, the Dow didn't really change all that much.
And, you know, everybody's talking about last week's action. The market dropped a measly 1%.
Right.
So my message to all your viewers, relax, take it easy. If the market's going to drop, it's not going to be because of this. It'll be because of other things. And so far, the markets are just fine. It's a little pullback. And last I looked, the Dow was up 100 points before the opening this morning. Do not worry at all.
Well, certainly if the missiles come here, I'm guessing the Dow would drop to zero, because there'd be nobody around to do anything about it. But what if North Korea launches at Guam, as they say they plan to?
Well, first off, if they do, I still believe the markets will not be that bad. But if we lob one at them and really hit them, we're talking about possible all-out. And the market is very fragile after 8 years of a good run. So, yeah, there would be some trouble. And just remember, we're dealing with some little unprecedented times. It's not very often we have to sit here and talk about the potential for nuclear war. So it would be meaningful. And, again, fingers crossed that nothing happens.
Right, and they actually do have some interesting advice in this, like putting your money in gold, investing in German bonds as well. I mean, there's stuff that I wouldn't have thought of for sure, but people in your line of work, I guess, they're figuring out all the angles, aren't they?
Yeah, I don't know about German bonds, but I will tell you gold will probably benefit. It usually does when there's things around the globe that aren't so sweet, and cash after that. I think markets would get hit pretty decently, but again, just go to work, enjoy yourself, and I think everything's going to be just fine. But then again, I'm not Kim Jong-un, and he is pretty much a psychopath.
All right. Gary, it's always good to have you.
My pleasure.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, buddy.